Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a makeup look today. I did this one. I'm going to a wedding tonight. I'm not totally ready yet, but here we are. I'm just showing you the look super quick. This is what I'm going to be doing. Hope you enjoy. I am getting ready for a wedding right now. I figured I would walk you through my makeup because like why not, right? I think it'd be super fun. So I'm going to do a quick makeup tutorial of what I do if I'm going somewhere more glamorous because I do a lot of natural looks, I think. Anyways, let's do this, shall we? Here we go. Sorry about the messy desk behind me. You see my ring light, but that's all good. We have natural light today. I'm gonna pin my hair back because it'll just be easier to do if this piece is in here. I don't even know if I'm gonna leave this down in the end. I may actually pin it back because I kind of like when my hair is pinned back. I don't like having a ton of hair in my face. My beauty blender, I'm gonna put on some moisturizer. Okay, this is the Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer, by the way. All over my face, and I'm probably not going to talk through the whole thing because otherwise it'll take me absolute ages to do, and I want to get it done quickly because I need to be ready soon. So putting a little bit of this on my face and then also bring it down to my neck, but I'm not touching my chin because I have a bunch of blemishes there and I don't want them to get moisture, because the best thing to do for blemishes is actually to dry them out. So if you add moisture to them, interesting fact for you, they will literally just grow. So I'm staying away from that area and I'm just doing my nose, my cheeks, and my forehead. And this also acts as a good like primer. I'll let this soak into my skin while I'm putting on foundation. I also have no nails on yet, which is fine because I'm putting on nails. I use the press-on nails. I've done a tutorial on here before, but that's what I'm gonna do. And just patting it, and this is a wet beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender actually, it's a Sonia Kashuk sponge. I'm gonna prime my eyelids. I'm gonna first put a little bit of concealer all over my lid, and this ensures that my eyeshadow will stay on. I put it up to my brow, quite literally. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that into my eyelid and underneath. I haven't officially decided on what colors I'm wearing yet. Probably gonna do something gold with like black on the outer edge, a little bit of brown, a little bit of gold, black. So we'll see. L'Oreal Lumi Glotion is what it's called. I'm just packing that on gently because I already have that moisturizer on and I don't want it to move it. I just want it to be there. Thinking of wearing this lid right here. This lid shade. This is the Makeup Geek, let's see, foiled eyeshadow in High Wire. A couple of like reddish brown shades through my crease, because that comes first. That's pretty. I haven't worn this one in a while actually. I'm wearing like a gold dress, so I think it'll just work really well. And I just like really pack that color on because it's going to be on all night and I want it to last. So I just keep going over it until I'm happy with the pigmentation of it. Like making it blended just on this outer edge. And then I'm going to add some black, so I want it to be very like blendy first. But I love this like reddish shade. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's an Anastasia shade. Put this black Makeup Geek shade in the outer corner. And I'm just carving it out, and then I'm going to blend it. So I put quite a bit, and it's okay if it's a little messy because we clean it up afterwards. So if you get a little mistake like that, you just do that. Okay, blending time. Take those same shades and blend now. I feel like my eyes are my most important thing when I do my makeup. I just really like if my eyes look a certain way. So it's basically working in layers. Blend, 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 then blend some more, then add more color, then blend. If I have time to talk to some people, I actually have a couple phone calls to make to people who inquired about getting healthy, because I'm a health coach. If you didn't know that, I'm a health coach, now you do. I help people lose hundreds of pounds sometimes 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, you know, however much they want to lose. So I definitely want to get on some phone calls still. I'm not going to take all day to do my makeup. And to just smooth that out, I'm taking this like very neutral shade and going over like that edge. You see how that kind of like just erases any harsh lines? I love that I can do my own makeup. My whole family is probably all getting their makeup done. And here I am in the comfort of my home. And I am going to add a little bit of that black on the lower lash line, but super close. I'm gonna add some brownish and reddish colors because I don't want it to be fully black, because I'm also putting like black liner on the waterline, so I don't want it to be like overwhelmingly black. And plus this just blends that out really nicely and also brings the look together. I always like, I don't know what this is about me, but I always like to like copy whatever shades I do on the top to the bottom. I am going to pack on a little bit more of that bluish purple shade, but with my finger this time. Just make sure it's super pigmented. And then one more time with that reddish shade. And this way I'm making sure that everything looks nice and blended. I'm just looking in the mirror here to make sure that I am good to go. So I do not wear lenses all the time, but when I do, I wear dailies. So I just popped in some dailies, and now I'm putting on some MAC Black Track Fluid Line, which is the best gel eyeliner that exists in my mind so far that I've tried anyways. And I'm putting that on the waterline. And then I am going to add lashes, which is going to make this look rock. These are Ardell Demi Wispies that are doubled up. So I doubled up some Ardell Demi Wispies, which means I took one lash, put it on top of the other, and I used the back of my tweezers to put my glue on my lash. This for the mascara and lower lashes. It's a Stila one that I've been using for years because it's the best. And I like that it's a little sample size. Just makes it so much easier to get on while I wait for my eyelashes. Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, my brow brush number 14, also by Anastasia. And for some reason, I always like to do this one first. So here we go. They are a little filled already because I wore them. I filled them in a couple days ago and it just stayed. It stays for ages. So it just needs a light filling, which is good because I hate doing them. Not hate, but like, just, yeah, it takes ages sometimes. So I carve out the shape and then I fill in. Put those on. So as you can see, I plop down the outer corner first and then I pull the inner corner into place and I make sure that they're like lined up properly. I'm gonna do face makeup. Yeah, brows done, eyes done, face time. First thing is concealer, because I'll be in pictures. I like for it to be super bright. So I'm just dotting a little bit of this right there. And then the rest is all gonna be Maybelline Fit Me. Yes, I use 2 concealers when I have an event. I am high maintenance like that. Just a tiny bit down my nose for any redness around my nose. So as you can see, I do not use foundation. Even if I have an event, I rarely wear foundation because it just looks very heavy and made up on me. And concealer can do it for me. Like I literally only need it in these areas anyways. And my makeup sticks nicely regardless. I've never had an issue with that. And as you can see, I just like literally put tons everywhere. And so it treat it a little bit like it's concealer, but also like it's gonna give me that coverage that I need without heavily putting on foundation. So it's kind of doubling as foundation plus concealer, I would say. And I'm putting quite a bit because I don't know if you can see it on camera, I don't think it's picking up, but I've got a lot of spots on my chin, which are hormonal and horrible. Can you see that? I don't know. Yeah, it's the worst. And I'm using that damp beauty blender again because that makes sure that it looks the most natural. And I do let it go over my lips because I'm gonna put on a liquid lip, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make a real difference. And I let it go up. You see how I'm doing that? Like on an angle up towards my hairline. And what that does is it keeps eye makeup looking very smooth. Gives that like line for the outer wing area. Just blend it away. And I'll just bring a little bit of whatever's on my sponge down to my neck. You want it to come down to the neck so that your neck doesn't look like it's an entirely other shade, if you know what I mean. Okay, so concealer is done. Just dipping into my cream contour, which is right here, and starting with my lines. A little bit down the sides of my nose and on the tip, because that makes my nose look super slim, which I like. A little bit over the hairline. Coming down to meet that line there. By the way, I'm recording this on my iPhone 11, which is pretty impressive, I have to say. I've had it only for a few weeks now, but I really love it so far. So just bringing down a little bit down here because this will give me a little bit of a facelift. Fake a strong jaw. I use that same brush to blend. And I'm putting a little bit of mascara on the upper lashes just to kind of blend them and make them very bold as well. And this way you won't see any lines of like where the lash ends, which is nice. And it makes the under lashes, like your own lashes, super black. So then you can't see them. Like there's no separation of where your lashes and the actual lash starts, which you definitely do not want. I learned that through trial and error over time. If I'm going to like a special event or I have something, I definitely want to because it sets it in place. I usually will just use powder on a daily basis, typically. And I'm using the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. And that contour shade was from a Kevin Aucoin cream contour book I had that I really, really like. But like, it comes with eyeshadows in it, and I don't need the eyeshadows. Like, I have tons of eyeshadows, So I never went and like bought one again, but it has 2 shades in there that I really love. Actually, the contour shade was good. The highlight shade, which acts like a setting powder, I love that stuff. It was really good. And what else was really good? Oh, and I'm bringing this down to my neck, by the way. I set the area here, but luckily I have this Kevyn Aucoin palette that I was telling you about. So I bought in the small one. But the thing is, I wish they had like a larger pan, like just a regular large pan of this powder. I think they used to have it and they don't sell it anymore, which is so annoying because it's the best stuff ever. Like, look at this. It just makes everything look super smooth, and it acts like a concealer of sorts, I would say. It's supposed to be like a highlighter, but for me, I find it not to be. I'm gonna use this, which is the little Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Moonlight, which is super pretty and golden, which is why I love it. And I'm just going to dot it right here. Up. Same with this one. From my cheek up to like where the eyebrow meets the cheekbone. You see that? And I put quite a bit because you know what? I love to bathe and highlight. I put a little bit down the center of my nose, Cupid's bow. I'll even put a little bit on my inner corner because that ends up being my highlight. And then I blend it into place. And I will typically use my fingers for this because it warms up the product. See? Ooh, I think I might have gone a little overboard with my lip highlight. That's pretty though. And then I will go over that with a little bit of powder. Oh my God, how gorgeous is that though? Highlight makes a look, like honestly. I love a look when it has highlight. As long as you have highlight, you're good to go. That's my opinion. But honestly, like it just makes every look so pretty. I'll use the Beauty Blender to do this. And then I use the Artist Couture Illuminati powder on top of it. It's a loose powder, but it is stunning. Get ready. If you thought I was glowing before, here we go. And I bathe in this stuff. Like, I just love my highlight. Oh, you thought I was done? No, honey. I'm never done. I usually wear nude, especially like for a wedding. But you know what? I'm gonna do it. This is the Stila Liquid Lip in Karina. Lips have never been my forte. Decay all-nighter spray, and then I'm going to spray myself with the MAC Fix Plus because I want some glow, but I also want it to stay. So first this. That should do it, hopefully. Okay, here we go. Just a little bit of the Fix Plus now. Mainly over the cheek area where that glowy stuff is, so that it, like in the center of the face, so that it makes you look super glowy. And that is the look finished. Hope you enjoyed getting to see that. And if you want to see me do other tutorials, just let me know. I totally will. It was really fun being on here again because I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.